This is a fingerboard I made out of glass. And today I'm going to show you how I made it. What's up everybody, it's your boy Wilson Tennis Ball here. And a little while ago, before everything went a little sci-fi, Braille made this video where they tried a glass skateboard. So I want to see if I can do the same thing, but for a fingerboard. But how does one make a glass fingerboard? Because it's not going to be as easy as just chucking some glass blocks on the crafting table and boom, there you go.
We need to find someone that can help us.
I did a charity run last night. And now my legs are so sore. This is me actually going down the stairs right now. Whew. I ran 12.3 Ks. This has nothing to do with the video. I just wanted to athletic flex on you a little bit.
Don't stop, don't stop. We come to.
I just went into the glass shop to talk about making a glass fingerboard. The guy working there seems to think it will be pretty easy to do, so I think we got the ball rolling on this one. This is gonna be sick. Until it wasn't sick. I just got an email from the glass place saying they can't help me with the glass fingerboard. And now I'm back to square one. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this glass fingerboard. Hey, Roel.
Hey, Mr. Davis, how you doing?
Yeah, great. I'm trying to make a fingerboard out of glass. Do you have any experience in glass?
I think off the top of my head, no.
So Raul hasn't really worked with glass much, but he did recommend a place, so I'm going to send them an email. Dearest glass company, I am in dire need of your assistance. Can you help me make a glass fingerboard? I was just talking to my friend on the phone, and he may have come up with an idea that could work perfectly. So, I need to find an already made glass bottle that has a flat side and curves in. We've arrived. Alright, let's go find this ass. I mean glass. Found these glass bottles. This flask one I think will work the best, but I think it'll also be the hardest to cut. It matches the fingerboard pretty good. If I can manage to cut this, I think the board's gonna be alright. I know it's been a while, so a lot of you have probably forgotten, but this is a science YouTube channel, everyone! I know after the last few videos you probably think that I'm a fitness influencer, but the only six-pack I have is the Tech Deck six-pack, baby! I am a scientist. Whoa, not like that! Dark Lord Xenu, please forgive me. Look at that dog! I need to go find a glass cutting tool. I need to get a heat gun and a soldering iron. I found this video of this guy cutting these glass wine bottles into crazy shapes.
In this video I will show you a very simple technique that allows you to cut this kind of spiral shape of a glass bottle.
So I'm gonna try the same technique that he used to cut these, which involved the glass cutter and the soldering irons. Pretty much what he did was score out the shape of the glass and then take the soldering iron and go along the crack, and the heat made it crack down the line.
Eventually, the internal thermal stress will crack the glass. The heat forms the thermal stress along the scored line, and the crack should follow it.
So supposedly there's a certain sound that it needs to make, so that I know that I'm scoring it correctly.
If you're hearing similar sound to this, you could be sure that you are doing very well.
I really hope I'm doing this right. I think I've scored the outline right. Alright, next step is heating up the line. The guy in the video made it look super easy. Somehow I think it's not gonna be that easy. The iron is smoking. We just put this on here, and it should crack. This isn't really doing anything. That didn't work at all. I've made the score line deeper, and I saw online someone suggest to wet the score line. Hopefully this makes a difference. Oh, it cracked! Whoa! We've cracked every side of it. Not sure how to get the deck out of the bottle now. Whoa! Oh! Dude, it's kind of perfect. Can't believe that worked so well. Look. Now I need to try sand the sides to actually bring it to a nice shape and then round the edges so it's not like gonna cut me. Ow! I just did that panning shot into the soldering iron. I just read online and it said that icing burns just makes it worse, so now I'm running my hand under cold water. I gotta be here for 5 to 15 minutes. I'm putting this guy way over here, so I have no chance of touching it. Now we're ready to properly give this a go. Just finished sanding the glass board. I went from 80 grit all the way to 1000 grit, and it looks insane. But before I show you that, let's make the next board. So I saw these in the shop. This is a menu holder, and this is a brochure holder. These two things are made out of plexiglass. That's right, plexiglass. And I had this crazy idea, which I think will actually work really well. Thinking about just cutting out a rectangle of this stuff, heating it up with the heat gun, and then pressing it in the mold. And then hopefully, we'll just have a clear tech deck by that point. I got the heater on me. Woodovy. In my mind, this is going to be an exceptionally easy thing to do. Oh no, I did it too much. Oh no! Not exactly what I was going for there. That is fully squished into the shape. What? That was 100% the easiest fingerboard build I've ever done. Alright, let's set it up and see if it works.
I send you greetings from the base of this echelon. Find the cornerstone for my name and etching on. And I bet you in the future that they left it on. And the fact that I got on is phenomenal. I used to daydream about bringing red candy. Now I daydream about ways to excel and live well. And spreadsheets extend the lift on the sale. And fill it up with like a Playboy sale. Using every avenue to stay out of jail. So we make a right turn, stack chips, collect kale. Build a foundation for where castle and dwell. The boys in my pen beat the shovel and pail.
Yep, it works. It's not bad. I think if I used thicker acrylic, it would have a lot more pop. And then also if I put some grip on it, it would be a lot better. But you know, got some tricks.
Now we return you to our regular scheduled program.
I've decided to epoxy on the trucks for the glass fingerboard. There's no way I'm gonna be able to drill a hole in the deck. Look at that. Look at my mouth. That is one crazy looking fingerboard. Like just looking at the way that the light refracts through it and the shadows that it casts, it's so sick. I can't believe it turned out this well, like just from a bottle. Wow. The question is, does it work? Am I gonna cut my finger off by trying to kickflip this? I went to the store and picked up these rubber coated gloves. Just in case I pop the board, it shatters and my hand comes down on it. That would suck. So hopefully these provide a little bit of protection. I just realized as well, because these gloves have grip, it means I don't have to put grip tape on the actual board, which means we can keep it looking like glass. I really don't know how long this thing's gonna last. Most likely, it's gonna shatter. I'm thinking if I can land a kickflip on this board without it breaking, it's a success. Let's do it. The first trick on a fully glass fingerboard. Pop, shove it! Okay, we can do a kickflip. The wheel came off. I didn't expect that the wheel would be the thing to break. Okay. I've also got the safety glasses now because I just realized if this shatters and a piece goes in my eye, I will not be a very happy chappy. Come on. It's so heavy. Hey, we did it! Now we've done a kickflip. Can we do a tray flip? Tray flip first try. Oh my gosh, the frickin' bolt came off again. Okay, tray flip. That was so much easier. I think the weight of the board even helps it. Okay, what about a heel flip? First try! Because it's such a heavy deck, I have to flick the tricks a lot harder with my finger. I'm just gonna try a bunch of tricks and see how long this thing survives. Now we're gonna see how this thing fares against an obstacle. Will a board slide just straight up shatter this board? And there it is! That is the glass fingerboard. You probably couldn't tell on film, but this was so much harder to use than it looks. I'm so happy with how this thing turned out, and surprised that it didn't break. I feel like I was pushing it pretty hard, especially on the board slides. There were a lot of attempts to get those tricks. I thought at least one of them would have snapped or cracked the board at least. But no. She's strong. She's real strong. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe. I mean, this is Fingerboard Week, baby, so make sure to come back tomorrow for the next video. Also, real quick before this video ends, I just want to talk about the delays. I've been teasing this Fingerboard Week for a little while, and originally this was actually meant to drop a few weeks ago, but then pretty much the worst thing that could have happened, and I had 5 videos pretty much fully edited, and I was about to post them, and then my laptop died, like fully. I took it to a repair place. They told me it's unfixable because the motherboard just got fried and they couldn't retrieve any of the data from the hard drive because that's how Apple works. Which kind of sucks because I lost a lot of stuff because of that. But the main thing I'm sad about is all the videos that I had edited, because not only did I have to go out and buy a new laptop, which was a big expense. For the people that don't know, each one of these videos takes around like 12-ish hours to edit. So I've spent the last week and a bit just re-editing everything. And for the people that have never made a video, it sucks. You're pretty much just redoing the same thing over again. It's like, you finish a video, you're like, yes, finally. That took forever to edit. Now it's done. Nope, gotta go do it again. You might think it becomes easier the second time you edit it because you already know how it's edited, which it kind of does a little bit, but then like it becomes 5 times more grueling. And it's just like, ugh, I have already done this, but I am doing it again. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to, and that's why Fingerboard Week 9 has been delayed so much. Yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. But it's alright, we're back now. I really appreciate everyone that made it this far in the video. You guys are the real ones. Yeah, real excited for this week. Alright, that's enough of that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.